The day the sun dies. The universe is built on cycles: creation, transformation, and decay. Every star that burns is living on borrowed time. And one day, even our sun will meet its end. Not with an explosion, not with silence, but with a slow, magnificent collapse that will erase everything we know. Every sunrise you've ever seen is a heartbeat of a dying star. This is the story of the end of light, the day the sun dies. For 4.5 billion years, the sun has been our constant, a sphere of plasma held together by gravity, burning hydrogen into helium in a delicate balance of forces. Every second, it releases more energy than humanity has used in its entire history. That light becomes warmth on your skin, the color of every leaf, the spark of every living thing. Without it, nothing moves, nothing breathes, nothing exists. But nothing this powerful lasts forever. Deep inside, the sun is slowly running out of hydrogen. When the fuel is gone, gravity will take control, forcing the core to collapse and ignite new reactions in layers above. This marks the beginning of its transformation, the slow death of a once stable star. In about 5 billion years, the sun will expand. It will grow hundreds of times larger, turning into what astronomers call a red giant. As it swells, its light will shift from yellow to deep crimson. The heat will boil Earth's oceans, strip away its atmosphere, and melt the very crust beneath our feet. Mercury and Venus will already be gone, swallowed whole by the star that once gave them life. And when the sun reaches its peak, the edge of its fiery body may even graze the orbit of Earth. For a brief moment, it will shine brighter than ever, a dying blaze that outshines its youth. But then, it will shed its outer layers into space, forming a glowing cloud of gas, a planetary nebula, the last breath of a star. At its center, what remains will be small and blindingly white, a core no bigger than Earth, but with the mass of the sun. This is the white dwarf, the ghost of what once was. A white dwarf no longer burns with fusion. It glows only from leftover heat, slowly cooling for trillions of years. Its light fades bit by bit, until one day it becomes invisible, cold, silent. A black dwarf, a relic of a story that has finally reached its end. But the death of the sun will not be the end of the universe. The gases it releases will drift into space, carrying the raw materials for new stars and planets. The atoms that once formed you, me, and everything we know will eventually become part of something else, because the universe recycles itself, endlessly, beautifully, patiently. Every beginning is borrowed from an ending. If there is poetry in existence, it is written in the life and death of stars. The sun's death will mark the end of an era for our solar system, but also the beginning of countless others. Somewhere, in another corner of the cosmos, a new star will be born, igniting from the same dust our sun leaves behind. The light that once warmed Earth will live on, in a different sky. And if consciousness still exists, if life still looks upward in that far future, they will see their own sun rising, never knowing it carries the ashes of ours. The universe doesn't end, it transforms. And the story continues, one star at a time.